Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is your boy 50 Shades of Phil. And yes, I am back with you guys to spill more tea. Yes, tonight is a night of hip hop, which is one of my favorite genres, of course. Most of you all know, but this is on none other than Rap on Rap's Crimes Greatest, the Mogul. Y'all all know, which is my big cousin, the Mogul. And Solomon Grunge. Shout out to Solomon Grunge. I have to give a shout out to him. I met him for the first time, and I also want to give a shout out to Reese T. I met him for the first time. I have done recent reviews on Solomon Grunge of the last project for some even reason. And now this is the new project, the latest project that came out this month for some odd reason. And yes, y'all, if you guys can search for that video, you can look for that video on my YouTube channel. But yes, this is for some odd reason, the newer project, guys, and I'm going to review it for you guys. Of course, I always love to review my cousin's projects because he is cold. Y'all know when it comes to the Mogul, I'm always going to support Rap on Rap Crime. I also want to give a shout out to Snake. I also want to give a shout out to S. I also want to give it a shout. Oh, I can't remember everybody's names. However, I want to give a shout out to the whole entire crew. I want to give a shout out to G Flex because I know I remembered him. But I also want to give a shout out to just everybody that is a part of Rap on Rap Crime and Solomon Grunge and just all of the people that's backing my cousin up, and has been by his side and is, the brotherhood that they have. And I just got into that. It was a release party for the For Some Odd Reason album. And I went, of course, showed my respects to the release, and that is when I met Solomon Grunge, the producer. And he was real cool people, and he kind of gave me a shout out on the reviews, and I promised all of them that I would do a review. So this is my review going forward for some odd reason. I wanted to give another shout out to Solomon Grunge because he actually made a full documentary for some odd reason project, and the documentary was cold. Like I'm telling you, see, this is the power of Apple, and I have to give a shout out to him for having Apple because we all about them editing. Everybody who has Apple, we edit. We know it's a million apps to edit. CapCut. I can name them all. I can name all of the editing apps because I have them all on my iPad and my iPhone because this is how I do my videos. This is how I do my TikToks. This is how I learn how to edit my stuff. But yes, I have to give a shout out to him. I think I also heard that this was his first project in terms of doing like an editing project. So shout out to him for that. He did a effortlessly amazing job, and I enjoyed the documentary. Because it actually showed the process of making this project and just the inspiration, and then just them getting into Solomon Grunge and his beats. Shout out to Solomon Grunge as well on those beats because he makes dope beats. And one of the things I love about this project for some odd reason is just that the old school samples and just the music choices that my cousin went with, the Mogul, what he went with, just recording. He got in the studio and did the damn thing. So we finna jump right into the review. We finna get into the songs. The first song is Televise My Evolution. Get into it.
For some even reason, they did it already. But for some odd reason, the Mogul and Solomon Grunge want to occupy the world again.
My evolution will be televised. My evolution will be televised. Televised. My evolution will be televised.
Hey.
Fuel to the raw. Police in the strap. Fish scale water. Aqua blue gill bass. Hammer head sharks. Our fans don't match. I'm writing like a nigga with an attitude. I'm MC Random crack. I take a Hellcat charge.
Cold. Came in cold. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, when the Mogul comes in, he comes in and just goes straight to the jugular every time, and it never fails. And Televise My Evolution is him televising, his evolution. you know, his trials, his tribulations, the stuff that he's going through, the stuff that he went through, the stuff that he's facing. And I like it. I really, really got into it, y'all.
Get it out of Dodge, take it to the chop shop. That's how you skin a cat. Our beers don't match.
I mean, straight raw.
Mine's in the grenade switch. I'm tied up in the amazement. Intertwined up in charades, bitch. I define with the old days meant. To the hip hop connoisseurs. I'm the shit, I'm the source. Mechanical species, some animal feces.
Woo! Cold! Televise My Evolution is cold. It came on cold. Y'all, let's get into it. Get into it. Rather Be Gifted. Get into Rather Be Gifted. That's the next song.
I hear they acting, it's heavily scripted. Y'all rather be different, I'd rather be gifted. I keep my spirit on go, bringing the bars at the counter for here to go. Whoa, excuse the ad-lib ritual. I use my ad-libs traditional.
Ooh, I want to give a shout out to Solomon Grunge. I have to give a shout out to Solomon Grunge. His music choices, the samples that he chose for this project was A1. It's a little similar to the last project from what I remember from some even reason. For some odd reason, is given it's kind of giving a little bit of the same thing, but it's raw. It's that underground, y'all. I'm telling you, his beats are everything. Rather Be Gifted. The Mogul is just talking about he rather be gifted. You know, he's done overcame a lot and he's gifted into what he knows. You know, he rather be gifted, and I like the message of the song, and I like the way he is telling the story through these songs. And the project was straight to the point. It's straight to the point, and I really, really got into it. Rather Be Gifted. Let's get more into it.
Man, y'all heavily scripted. Y'all rather be different. I'd rather be gifted. Y'all niggas is trash. Y'all know what pathetic is. I'm one of the ones. Fucking 10, I'm 11, bitch.
He telling you like, hey. Y'all rather be on the dun, but I'd rather stay in my lane. I'd rather, grow. I'd rather grow. I want to keep on. I want to get gifted into what I've learned. Gifted into, you know what? I got into it. I got into the message. I got into it. As always, the Mogul always puts a great message in his stuff. And yeah, I really got into Rather Be Gifted. Get into it. Love to Hurt.
Right there. You know, for some odd reason, my voice, Solomon Grunge beats, I give you that feeling. It's that sentimental feeling. And make you feel your own vibration, man. Love to Hurt. Where is my mental health? In my sinful self, can't equalize people lies, slime with the people try to swipe my steps from seeing decisions, young adolescents, pediatricians needing assistance, keep my youth alive, can't kill the dog backwards, can't euthanize. They said I was dead, but I can't be buried. Black was pushed back 400 plus years. I can't trust fears. I've been backstabbed in my heart.
Love to Hurt. I feel the Mogul on this song because I can sort of relate myself. You know, we all have a story to tell. Love to Hurt was emotional. I could tell it was a personal song to the Mogul because, he has overcame a lot. And he's spitting his heart into this song, and the music is the perfect expression of how he feels. And you could tell he went just straight in that studio and just yo. I really got into it, and I really got into just that message of love to hurt. I feel like that's a relatable song to anybody who's overcame a lot of hurt in their life, a lot of hardships, and that's what I got into. What about love to hurt? Now the next song, Ari Related, was very interesting, and I remember my cousin, the Mogul, he actually showed me this song and a little bit of this album before, like last year sometime around, way before this album came out, and he actually. And I remember we had a conversation about Ari Related. And let's get into Ari Related.
Moms, uncles, aunties, brothers, twins, brothers, sons, baby mamas, boyfriends, dad's nephew, son. You're
Scott, oldest sister. Kerry Washington is Denzel Washington, youngest daughter. George Washington is their forefathers. Mario Lopez, Jennifer Lopez, little brother. I used to vibe out the Game Star, and little brother, my heart is made of stone. As I reach out, I'm looking on.
Cold. The honorable mentions, shout out to all of the honorable mentions that the Mogul announced in the song. But I really liked it, the metaphorical vibe. It was very metaphorical. It was creative and Ari related. You know what? There is a relation into everybody, into humanity in general. And I thought that was really interesting how he put that into emphasis, and Travis Scott and Jill Scott, and you know, it was just really, really creative and different how he put that into perspective in this song. And I thought that it was interesting, but to myself, when I first listened to it, when he first showed me, I'm like, wait a minute, if they ain't related for real, is they? You know, that was what I was thinking. However, I got into this song just the creativity of it, because you know, there is a relation. There is everyone in some shape or form. You know, we are all connected. It was the metaphor. It was the metaphor for me that made this song stand out. And, you know, he just put his life into perspective of, you know, there's a connection between us all, you know, and in some shape or form, we are all kind of related. So I really, really got into Ari related deep. The next song is my favorite. One of my favorite songs, Count My Blessings.
Please never ask my friend. Count my blessings. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Count my blessings. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Count my blessings. 2, 1, 2, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Count my blessings. Count my blessings. Count. Blessed one, I was born healthy, I made it. All this active, my 5 senses were created. Look, they stare at me. I stole my mom's heart. She was preparing me. Blessing too, my mom took care of me. Yeah, we was rolling up the...
Shout out to OG Karen, my auntie. I have to give her a shout out because she did an amazing job with the Mogul. But yes, y'all, this song in general, anybody can relate to. We have to count our blessings for real, y'all. Like, for real, no cap. Everybody has to count their blessings, because the people who are blessed are the ones who, you know, there are people who are less fortunate from what situations that, you know, the blessed people have. And, you know, I just think it's important to count your blessings, because you could be here today and go out tomorrow. You could have what you have and lose it the next day. And it's good to be humble, and it's good to be grateful for what you do have. That's one thing that I've learned in all of my 30 years, you living now. I'm now 31 years old. Just to put my perspective into counting my blessings, I think it's important to count your blessings, because you just never know what life has to throw at you. So I want to say Count My Blessings is probably my top favorite. One of my top favorites on this album. Shout out to Solomon Grunge again. Shout out to him again, because he hit the song choices for each of these songs that the Mogul is rapping on. They all fit the subject. They set Buddy up. Let's get into it.
He went from eating Captain Crunch to drinking Captain Morgan. Mixed in nose candy, one sniff, that's for sure. He was stressed out, so he went out to get a drink by himself that used to stress him out. The bartender greeted him abruptly. She said, "Hey, sugar," translation, "fuck me." He was so delighted, little did he know her half brother is a robbing demon that liked to tote the iron. It was so defiant. She was setting him up by laughing at his corny jokes. She was texting her brother.
This is deep. This is deep.
A goofy nigga. Her brother ain't replied, but that's a good sign. That mean her brother gotta get a position to yank this guy. But he asked the bartender where your home is. She played hard to get, but it's easy to get his belongings. He asked her what she modeling. She said, "No, you can have my room key."
They set Buddy up. This song is really a deep song. And the story that he's narrating is based on a true story. I'm guessing the Mogul knows about it. I love about the music of how bluesy it is, because this is actually really the music in general to me is effortlessly epic, because it's fitting the actual narration that the mogul is spitting, and I really got into that. In a way, it's kind of theatrical, but in a good way. And I like that it's theatrical because the narration is in a way theatrical, but it's still deep, and the music shows that. And that's one of the things that I really got into about They Set Buddy Up. So yes, They Set Buddy Up. And I got into the song. The next song, here we go. Here we go. I think the mogul knows what I'm getting ready to say. He just always has to have a nasty song. Let's get into Love Taps. Get into it.
Shut up, bitch.
Shake my head.
Bitch, got the short end of the dick. Oops, I mean stick. Same difference. They came simultaneously. That mean they came different. I be laying pussy. Make a bitch quit her job and start playing hooky.
Love Taps. Love Taps. Get into it. Now, see, this is one of those. This is one of those get it on songs that I get into. It just never fails. It doesn't matter. On every single project that the mogul has done, he has to have a nasty song. But I live for it at the same time, y'all. I got into Love Taps, and y'all, that's one of them songs. Hey, child, he's just putting it out there how he's feeling about drilling and going in, child. Next song is It Gotta Come Through. Let's get into it. Now, there's... Get into it.
Let's go. Fresh off of watching takers and dead presidents. In the town where the inside men point break, no evidence. Come again, come in with the G's and the heat of this Italian job. Dead it off, just set it off, make you fall. And the dinner please. Work 9 to 5 for the cheese. Can you see the possibilities? 4 C's from cocaine drugs. I need the extra ends, then I donate blood. Money under the table, they won't pay stubs. They won't pay stubs. Waiting on full benefits, it gotta come.
We all know that money makes the world go round. And we all know that everyone has different ways of prioritizing their money and how they go about using their money, and how, you know, we all have to survive. Every single person on this earth has to survive. And, you know, no, money is not everything, but we do need money to pay our bills. We do need money to, get food. You know, there's a lot of different ways that we prioritize our money daily. You know, there's somebody waiting for a check to come, or, you know, whatever the case is, you know, but money is evil in a way too. And this is what we all know. And one of this song right here to me is probably one of the most important songs. However, it gotta come through. And you know, everybody's waiting for, you know, their first of the month checks, and, you know, we know tax season is coming up, and, you know, this is just the things that the mogul is talking about in this song is what everyone is relating to and what everyone is going through now. And this is what the world is about. And I've said this before, and I think I stated this in another review. If it ain't making dollars, it ain't making sense. And if you ain't talking about money, what are we talking about? But yes, like I said before, how we prioritize our money is how we go about, you know, and the things that we go through in our life. And it's up to you how you use your money. It's our choices. It's what we sacrifice. It's what we, you know, it's what we paying for our rent. We paying for our children to eat. You know, we paying for those monthly bills, whatever the case. it gotta come through. So I really got into that song. And yes, next song is Microphone Checker.
Yeah.
Again, I have to give another shout out to Solomon Grunge. He's been using the right samples. And I also have to give a shout out to Reese T. I also got to give a shout out to all of the other features. I think I said his name right. I got to give a shout out to S because I think he was at the beginning of the first song, Televise My Evolution. And I got to give a shout out to Smoke. I think that's his name. I think I said it right. Smoke something. Smoke. Yes. But anyway, back to Microphone Check. And if y'all remember the last project I did with Reese T and the Mogul, I gotta give another shout out to Reese T. Oh, shout out to him also, too, because also in the album release party, everyone gave him a shout out and did a special little shout out to him. You know, I was paying attention to that. But yes, Microphone Checker.
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 Checker.
Checker. Checker.
Clap, clap.
More than palms on some Sunday, stronger than pop spray from Friday to the rest of the year. Testing y'all here, seeing if y'all shift if I stick. Man, you be busting your lip.
Kind of gave me a little bit of a Method Man vibe, a little bit. I got it to receive verse.
Not that I left, but with a fan full of MC's hands. Gauze is rubber bands. Tired of hearing bullshit right, and I got a truck.
Hey.
Low key, MCs be biting, not precise, recite environments. Early retirements, wondering where the highest went after the Christmas season. Give me a reason, toying with you. Jackie Gleason, a whole new beating. Offices, corporate meetings with minor league scare tactics. Junior hijackers pissed off. John McEnroe abusing this record. I split your phones quicker than a duck sauce pack. I always attack without using
Hey.
Microphone checker.
Microphone Checker. Yes, I got into that song. Now, I'm talking about that nitty gritty hip hop. I got into the song. I love it. I got into the beat. I got into just the vibe of the song. Shout out to Solomon Grunge yet again on the beat. Let's go. For some odd reason, last song on the album. Reason. Hey. For my reason. Hey. Okay.
Killing shit. Old issues ain't breathing. Hate niggas be grieving.
This song kind of gives me a little bit of a Little Brother vibe. Shout out to Little Brother. That's one of my favorite rap duo groups. Yes. Just get into it.
Needing bereavement, my team keep eating. Part-time vegan, before and after the wedding, my shorty been decent. Honeymoon is a recent, without Jay Gleason. A bun in the oven, next year she be teething. Meet the Browns fan, we ain't from Cleveland. Smoke still chief, week to weekend.
Shout out to Smoke. For some odd reason. For some odd reason.
I can't put the pen down if I tried.
Okay.
I can give it up like a virgin with a lot of pride.
Okay.
I can give it up with my proper new bars. I'm in the teaching zone. I'm Dr. Umar. Old school nigga trying to build a new school with you.
There you have it, y'all. For some odd reason, you know, all of the subjects that the Mogul speaks into this album, I really got into because they're so relatable to life and they're relatable to what people go through. It's relatable to humanity in general, and it just tells his story. As per usual, the Mogul gives, 110% into this rap thing. Y'all, he has been doing this since forever. And I have been every step of the way, and not just me. His entire family has been with him every step of the way. He has been rapping for over 20-something years, going into almost 30 something years, but he's been rapping for 20 plus years now, and he's still at it. And it doesn't matter if his stuff is not getting much radio play. But what matters is that he does have an audience that is listening to his music, and that there are people who can relate to it, and that he is getting love from his peers. I want to give a shout out to really his whole entire team. They all form a brotherhood, and they all seem to stand by each other, and that's rare. To me, that's very rare in the hip hop community, and just in general is rare because there are not many people who support people, and there's not many people in this life who are about supporting and building up and brotherhood and stuff like that. So I have to give a shout out to the whole entire Rap on Rap Crown family, and I've been following them for years, and I've been listening to. I review every single project, and I'm not disappointed. Again, shout out to Solomon Grunge. He's cool people. And I hope you guys liked this review. This is your boy 50 Shades of Phil. Yes, your boy is tired, but yes, get into it, y'all. I enjoyed reviewing this as always. I hope you guys enjoyed this review on For Some Odd Reason. Yeah, for some odd reason. Right. Get into it. Have a good night.